Yeah, I don't remember. I think I was not. I think I was fine. I don't know why I'm 125 now. I thought I was 25 over, not 125. Which would check out, because I was 5 below and killed a mob that gave 30 XP, I think. But I don't know. I thought I accounted for the 6B. I don't know, I'd have to check right now. We can check on the vault. Let's do a review of the speedrun breakdown, whatever you wanna call it. Let me see. Mm. Okay, for 40 minutes. Is that you? Okay. Is this kinda
Loud?
story adds up? I think it's loud. Been on the stream. Yeah, we're rewatching the run right now. I'm gonna rewatch it on 2x speed and kinda go over everything that I was thinking about during the run that I maybe didn't say because I was trying to focus, and then also explain maybe a bit like of what's important. I'm gonna go get some water first though, real quick. Alright, can you guys tell me, I'm gonna start this video and then you tell me if the volume is fine. And what I mean by fine is I want the stream volume, so the video to be like you can hear it, but it's quieter than me when I'm speaking. So me speaking in the video is quieter than me speaking right now too. Yeah, yeah, that's unfortunate, man. We couldn't verify that. Not that specifically it does anything with your run that you did it, but just did not have a precedent. Okay, so that was me speaking in the video,
But yeah,
and
I'm glad
then
to
I'm speaking
see
over it right
and hear
now.
that
And I don't know if I'm speaking
you
over
didn't
it
get
right now, if it's
demotivated because of
fine
it,
or if it's like too close to the volume, so
and just kind of doing
it's
repeat runs
incomprehensible.
is
Yeah, I don't even think this is the run, because I don't have a
key to
bag
getting
here.
a giga time
This is
anyway,
just
so I'm
test,
sure
so
you'll
don't
get a
worry.
better PB.
We'll start soon. Trying to figure out if the volume makes sense. Being mute? Oh, we could mute it,
So yeah,
yeah.
best of luck. Yeah, I know.
That also works, to be fair. Probably makes more sense. Yeah. I'm also gonna play it on 2x speed and it's gonna sound funny. Yeah, okay. Yeah, fair enough. Makes sense. Okay, so this is not gonna be the run. The second run is gonna be the run. This is a reset. Okay, so we're starting. Then yeah, let's go. Gonna go do a rundown of this level 1 to 10 speedrun. 58 minutes and 44 seconds. I think it was 44. So first run, that's under an hour for Any class other than paladin and any race other than human. Let's see what happened here. I kind of figured that, I mean, I'm killing enough mobs for this first quest where it doesn't matter to pick it up before you kill these mobs. So I'm just killing them the way that I find the most efficient. Just so I think level 2. That's the only thing that matters. You need to think level 2 so you can accept the other quest. And I'm just trying to keep like as much uptime as possible. The prior is uptime on auto shoot, and then obviously if you can melee, then you want to melee as well. But as long as you're shooting, you're doing like 80% of what you should be doing anyway, so. And now we're basically just grinding to level 3, so I don't really care to pull like exactly the amount of mobs that I need for this quest. I'm just grinding to level 3. And it's more efficient to grind to level 3 on these like low level mobs. So I'm basically trying to kill as many mobs in this location as possible without it being too like too much walking back and forth, right? So I'm not like stressing it to kill all of these mobs, but I'm just pulling everything that's in range basically and trying to move so I have more things in range. Now we keep going, and here you want to mainly kill the cats. The cats are always level 2, so it's always safe. Kill them. If you pull a level 3 boar, it takes a lot more time to kill it. This boar, fortunately, that I pulled here was level 2, so it was kind of nice. Because they can be level 3 or level 2, and it's just 50-50, but level 3s are way more annoying. And here I'm kind of thinking already once I'm level 3, the priority kind of shifts towards moving to where I want to get, like, because I know I'm gonna have enough XP anyway, if I just kill a bunch of mobs on the way. I still wanna maintain uptime on auto shot, but I'm moving towards the quest giver that I'm gonna be talking to. Here I'm also checking how many boars are up, and I'm kind of trying to prioritize killing boars and not cats, because I want to make sure that I have 7 cats alive when I'm back here to do the other quest, but they share spawns. And also matters a bit less to be like fully efficient with your melee weaving, because you want to die anyways. It's okay to be low HP. Actually, I was pretty high HP, but that's fine. I just ran through these spiders, right? Get a bit low. It's a bit risky. You can die doing this, but here it worked. And I just get spam the sit macro, so it crits you, guaranteed. You die faster. That was pretty clean, right? I only needed 1 hit to die. About as good as it can get for a death skip. Here we're just turning quests. Nothing too special. Follow the arrow, you know. The only thing to make sure is that I pull enough mobs so I think level 4 before I get to the trainer. So I can train Serpent Sting. So here I have 64 XP. You could have a bunch less and it will still be fine. And this is what we needed the bag for before level 4, so I can buy the bow and I can still afford the Serpent Sting. If you loot like a lot and you get lucky, you could buy the bow even without any bags, but then there's like no chance you can afford the Serpent Sting. And Serpent Sting's really strong, so really convenient as well to just finish off mobs that you're not in melee with. You don't have to stop to shoot them. You can kill them on the move from range. Here, these lilies I've preset on another character because they can spawn all around the lake, and I've made it so there's 4 of them in the like between these 2 small ponds, so they can take the shortest path, just go straight forward, right? And here the spiders, they're preset to level 3. What I mean by preset is I logged in on a different character before the run, and I killed everything that was level 4 until everything that respawns is level 3. And then this lets you pull a lot more aggressively. They give less XP, but the extra XP that you get for killing a high level mob is not worth the extra time and health that it has. Like it has extra health, so it takes more time to kill it, and you lose more health because it does more damage, or even if it doesn't do more damage, it still lives longer, so it hits you all more times. Here I got a little bit unlucky. In the perfect scenario, you would get 10 of these venom sacs from these spiders, kind of from these last two respawns here. Right, so I'm killing these spiders, like this one. Then the next one I pull. And in an ideal world, like okay, let's say these respawns and then this one that I just marked with skull, if you get 10 out of 10 out of those, it's like pretty good, right? Because then you don't have to pull these extra mobs that I have to go pull here, and I could already be moving towards the grills. Here I had to spend some time extra to kill these mobs. Here I'm like letting my health regen a little bit, so make sure I have enough health and I don't need to eat. When I pull the grells, kill all the grells. They're also preset to level 3, because the grells can also be level 3 or 4, and they're much weaker when they're level 3. So this is like the preset in the starter zone. All the spiders and grells that I kill are gonna be level 3. I'm trying to get low so I can die quickly once I'm done with the quest. The issue is I don't know when I'll be done with the quests. I don't want to get too low and die using the fire. I thought I would have died actually, but I think I regen. I was 10 HP and it ticked me for 12, so I must have regened like 4 HP right before the fireplace tick. So I lived on 2 HP. Just dev skip, it's faster than running back here. The only thing you need to remember is if you dev skip with the new bow, you need to repair it, because it can break after the next dev skip that you do, and then you don't go back to the vendor anymore. So here I vendored everything and repaired my bow. And we get the new dagger as well now. I have two upgraded weapons. A bunch of boars on the way. Again, it's kind of always worth it to maintain uptime on auto shot if you can, where it makes sense. We need a bunch of kill XP as well, and we need these boars for a quest, so killing them on the move here is the most efficient. Because there is nothing else to do, right? And I'm killing boars for the quest. So it's like really convenient that they spawn there as well, and not all in front of the Moonwell. Because then I can have all the boars in front of the Moonwell be cats and just kill 7 cats there. Here enter the cave. I don't want to kill too many spiders because I don't need that much XP, so I just run in. And I know which ones you can skip, and these ones I start killing from this one here. And then again, they're also all level 3, so you can kind of go a bit more aggressive. Keep blasting, and here again, you want to get low, but not die. It's like the tricky part here is you want to push it, but not too much. If you lose too much HP, then you need to stop meleeing mobs, which is not ideal. But if you're like, if you get lucky with crits or just kind of play too safe, you end up too high HP, and then it takes a long time to die. You know, the ideal scenario is you're like really low, like one hit away from dying. Um, Here, important thing, I kill this mob, and then before I start looting the egg, I serpent sting the spider, so it's already running to me. And first of all, I'm not out of combat, so I'm not regening health, so I stay low HP, and then it takes like just enough time for it to reach me after I loot the egg, so it doesn't stop me, but it insta kills me. And that's ideal. This mob I shouldn't have pulled. It even I killed it after it reset and I got 0 XP. I don't know if you noticed. It doesn't really matter, but that was just a mistake. Didn't need that mob for anything. Just waste of time. Here I want to take like a bunch of fall damage, some low HP, and we're just moving forward, trying to kill 7 cats on the way. Make sure it's 7 cats and try to take as much damage as possible without dying. And also stay in combat at all times, so you never regen any health. You do like regen like a pretty decent amount of HP out of combat. So hero's also pretty clean. Like it's hard to get low HP here, so I was pretty happy with this dev skip. Like all the dev skips in this run, I think were pretty good. And here I go turn in this quest because it will ding me level 6. And if I dink level 6 here, it's gonna allow me to train before turning in the next quest. If I train after turning in the next quest, that's just a bit more backtracking, right? Because you run past the trainer here, and you're not gonna run past it. Um, Coming back down. But technically, if you're like really low HP, I mean not HP, XP, because you got lucky on the spiders and everything, then you would train now instead of when I was running up the tree. It's still fine, and you would be a lot faster. It's just, you know, you had less XP, so it wasn't worth grinding to 6 before. But since I had the possibility to dink 6 before going up the tree, I just took it. You just pull the Grail on the move without stopping at all, because why not? There's nothing. XP you get from it ended up not really mattering, right? But as long as you don't stop at all and just keep moving, it's kinda no loss. I'm still full HP and full mana pulling this owl. This owl I'm kiting to Zen, and I'm not killing it until I accept the quest. This is just so I can have better odds of completing Zen's bidding without getting unlucky, right? Just kind of run straight through him, accept the quest, and then I kill the owl. Reset the spiders that I run through, and see it drop the quest item. You kill it before you accept the quest, you obviously can't get it. I just get like one extra owl. Here, these mobs are also preset to level 5. All the owls and cats and spiders in this area, they're level 5, they can also be level 6. And it's a lot easier to kill level 5 mobs, especially the cats and spiders don't really matter that much, but the cats and the owls, they're faster than your character, so you can only shoot them a couple times before they reach you. You cannot like infinitely kite them. So when they're level 6 and they have more health and do more damage, it's a big difference. This is a big time save to have them be lower level. And then you get lucky like me, ideally. And I got 2 tiger fangs and 2 owl feathers, which is pretty good. Didn't have to stress too much. Now a bit break in a town. Repair, buy arrows. Gotta remember about repairing in these softcore speedruns because you can run out of health. I mean, run out of durability because you death skip so much. Here, since I'm already 2 out of 3, I get a feather from this owl. I'm already done with owls, so I don't have to kill any more of them. If I wasn't done with the quest here, there's a bunch of owls on the way that I can still kill, but I'm just skipping them because I don't need them anymore. Same with the cats. Although I'm just gonna pull this cat because there's like nothing to do, so might as well be shooting something on the way. Uptime. These mobs, all these like Timberlinks, they're also preset to level 5. All this presetting saves like a significant amount of time over the entire run. And they, you know, again, hit for less, give less XP, but they have less health, and it's like a worth trade. This quest, I'm kind of hoping to get lucky on the 8 seeds that drop from them. So I don't have to run extra to pull extra mobs to kill them. And you can kind of pull them pretty aggressively and spend mana aggressively because you regen up mana when you loot these 12 sprouts. These sprouts I also looted on a different character. I looted them in a different part of the lake because they share spawns, so I have like the same set of spawns every time here. They're also preset where the lootable things are. That way you also don't have to guaranteed run. This one is at least guaranteed. You don't have to run to the other side of the lake to finish this quest. It'd be really bad. Get unlucky. It's all like the presetting is just like form of RNG manipulation to make sure you get the best possible outcome wherever you can. Which is RNG on mob levels, and here it's the spawn of these things. Can't manipulate the seed RNG though. Like here I'm 6 out of 8 and it's a pretty decent chance to finish it kind of when I want to. So ideally out of the next 3 or 4 mobs I get 2 seeds and it's fine. But here I lose around the minute of just running extra because I don't get luck here. Right, so these gave me 0 seeds, so I'm still 6 out of 8. Like if I got 2 seeds out of these 3 mobs here, like say, imagine I kill this mob here and I get another seed, then I would just kill it and then loot it, and then I would already be running back to the NPC after I loot 3 more sprouts. But here, since I'm 6 out of 8, like look how deep I need to go extra, right? I have to go all the way here. And this is like probably the biggest time loss on this run. Having to go here, and I'm still not done. I'm still 6 out of 8, so I need to go even deeper, right? Every set of mobs that doesn't drop it is just another time loss. You need to get some kill XP. So the XP I'm getting from these mobs is not bad. They die fast and they're pretty quick to kill, but the main issue is I have to run back now, right? And it's a lot of running back. Walking, 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 walking. I'm still walking, right? And then, like now I'm at the spot where I would be if I didn't have to kill extra. Yeah. It is what it is. I had runs where I turned in this quest below 30 minutes. Here I turned it in at 31:30. And now I'm just taking this path towards the Starbreeze village because there's owls on it and there's spiders on it. I don't need to kill any of the owls really. I just pulled that one on the way to get XP. Owls are really convenient to kill on the way because they are faster than your character, so you're moving, that's pretty good because you can just melee them and run. As long as you get enough damage in so they're not like high HP when they reach melee with you, it's fine. If they're high HP and they reach melee with you, you're gonna get owned and lose so much health. Yeah, nothing too special here, just need to clear these mobs so I can loot the Dreamcatcher. Again, get into this hut, a bit of a small jump you can do, jump on this thing and then into the hut slightly faster. This is just like a try not to die challenge. If you play this really bad, you could die, but pretty safe if you have good movement and don't get dazed. Here, since I'm done with the cats, I don't have to go left here, which is lucky. If I had 2 out of 3 or less of the um, Night Saber Fangs, I would have to go kill the cats towards the left, like left of the Moonwell. Now I'm just hoping to finish the dance bidding spider part on the spiders here, and I got it, which is lucky. If I didn't get it out of these 2 spiders, would be pretty sad. I'd have to go look for extra and kite them to the NPC. I didn't. Still looting spiders, so I can beat the spider leg quest. So other mobs I don't really need to loot at all. I don't really need money for anything. I'm just looting mobs I need to loot for a quest. This is kind of the route that I found that always works for this next quest where you need to loot 3 Falcons. They're always there in these 3 spots right next to the quest giver. So they're like guaranteed there. They don't even need presetting. They're always there on every every server, because they like almost insta respawn. Here, like I said, during the run, I was a bit unlucky. I have to kill this Night Saber because of the patrol. Stopped me from moving. Whatever. These 3 Falcons, they're always here. That's why I even put it in the RXP guide. Because it's like always there, so it's just by far the most convenient, and then you just turn it in instantly and then never have to go back to this guy. And it's a really quick and nice quest, 625 XP for just looting 3 things that are like right next to the dude. Again, bit bad. Forgot to loot the spider and then walk back to it and get dazed. Yeah, I'm done with the spider legs already, which is kind of nice. Again, not having to loot any more spiders during the entire run. It's always nice and saves you some time. Then I have to loot. I need XP, but I can just kill mobs and then not loot them, right? And just killing things that are efficient on the way. Here we just... These guys are also preset, so there's mostly casters here. Honestly, this one white guy here, that should have also been a caster. But I didn't preset him, so here I have to like dodge him a little bit. It's suboptimal. But these guys can be the brown fur box or the white fur box. The white fur box don't count for the quest, so just need to so they're presets, so I'm not unlucky. It's rarely the case, but sometimes it can be possible where there's only the white guys and then you need to kill them until browns spawn. And that is just like not what you're looking for, so yeah, I think pretty it would be bad if I was about to dev skip, but it's fine because I get healed before Ferocitas and I have to eat. Here was a bit of a risky pull, but I wanted to die fast. I pulled these 3 stacks of casters before I finished the quest mob off, but it paid off. I got a really quick dev skip because of that. Because I was hoping that if he doesn't die, I'm just gonna range the casts until I loot him, and it worked. Here by spells, by the stiletto, so the like level 4 dagger vendor. And then here I'm also looking for the quest NPC already for the Moon Priestess. If she's there, I would have accepted the quest, but she's not here. I'm just trying to track her position because she can patrol all the way up here, but I don't see her at all, so I'm just hoping that I'll be able to do Melanas before she like jukes me and goes into the city. These mobs are pretty low level, you just can pretty aggressively clear them. So clearing them inside the cave towards Melanas. I think technically if you really wanted to, you could probably run into the cave and not kill anything and pull him out, but that's kind of spicy and you guys are pretty easy XP that I need, so I'm just clearing up to there. And then I am not killing anything else. I jump through this pool. You can eat here because you don't pull anything in this spot. Melanas is also preset because he has 3 spawn locations. I put him here because the other 2 locations are much further into the cave. This is the closest one. Then I just pull him, jump into the pool again. Pool makes the mobs evade, but they get a bit of distance. And then you just kite him out of the cave, kill him. You can concussive shot him when he's low HP because he runs. Make sure that he doesn't run away to Africa or kill him. Here I'm taking a bit of a suboptimal path. I'm like pathing a little bit towards the city. And I'm trying to slash target Moon Priestess just to see if she's not behind me. I don't see her, so I assume she's forward and keep going. And yeah, she's here. She can also be sometimes busy fighting these furbolgs that you see to the left here right now. Like I'm gonna turn around here. These guys, when she's back there, they're gonna ambush her and gonna be fighting them. If that happens, usually I just pull a mob and fight it next to her and then full HP. But it's lucky that she wasn't. When she's fighting mobs, she can do the quest. Get lucky she wasn't fighting them. And then yeah, doing 6 ambushers here, dev skipping. Technically, you're like, it takes more or less the same time to run through the Moonwell from here as it takes from dev skip and run to the Moonwell, but you have to run through like a cursed area with a lot of the high level cats and stuff, so I'm just dev skipping and running through the safe area. But it's more or less the same time. Yes, if you just run forward here instead of dying and going back, but safer and it might be even faster because low level mobs. Way like while running, I'm looking to pull the cats and the owls because they're faster than me, so I can just keep walking and meleeing them. Don't lose any time. Basically, just pressing W, right, moving objectives like key. The entire runs like 2 things are kind of the key, like trying to auto shoot as much as possible and also be moved towards the next objective. Pull this cat, they do like a shit ton of damage, but I have this item from Zen's Bidding quest. It's basically applies Curse of Weakness to the mobs, and its Curse of Weakness is really effective against high attack speed, right? And the cats attack fast, so I just curse it so I take less damage and keep walking. If you pull the cat without it like that, it's gonna clap you. Yo, Sub Sergeant. And then here, again, pulling an owl while running, and I want to get low. I'm running through this spider. Pull it, so I'm ready to die from it. Dev skip. Again, pretty good dev skip. Like 2 hits away from dying. Can't complain. Doing a bunch of quests, make sure we repair so nothing breaks. You can see there's a ton of dev skips in the route. Teldrassil is really good with all these dev skips. Without the dev skips, it's pretty terrible, honestly. So hardcore 1 to 10s are not that fun anymore, especially without logout skips. Save so much time from these dev skips. Here again, right, like we want to pull some fast mobs as we're running. Oh, here I see spider. I was like, I'm gonna pull the spider because it's not a fast mob, and in case the NPC is there, I'm gonna be able to finish it before I reach the NPC. Because again, the NPC helps you kill the mob, and then you cannot take the quest. So worked as planned. I just had to finish off the spider, and here there's a bunch of cats that I kill on the way. They're like low level, so you can kind of aggressively pull them and just keep going. Yeah, I'm just trying to shoot and move. Route is kind of optimized, so you like have to kill mobs on the way because that's the most efficient, right? Instead of running and doing nothing, you are running and getting XP. And there's like just barely enough XP this way to Dink level 10. All these quests that it's required to kill these mobs. Dink from exploration XP. I'm just avoiding these spiders. I'm just gonna pull this mob and kill it because I know I need a bit of XP. And these guys are worst mobs to kill. Also this sick little pathing spot here, they run around this route extra time. Here I'm making sure I'm high HP and mana and Black Moss. Hit concussive shot, which is nice. If you miss it, it's fine. Run can't walk through this gap, so you just kill it here. It's like the safest spot by far. You also can't evade here unless you stop right between trees, which you... Here I fucked up. I should have pulled this cat. The mistake. Here I was opening the unstack feature on the second screen, so that's why it looks a bit like scuffed gameplay. Could have done more damage to the cat before it reached me, and then it would have been fine, but I was like clicking second client at the same time. You can see my mouse go off screen, and this little lag that I get is me clicking second client. Because currently the website unstacked service doesn't work, the website. Games I have client and here I know I'm enough XP. If I wasn't enough XP, I would pull away. I know I'm enough XP, then I'm just running straight to the avoiding these high level mobs. Harp instead. You pull something, you can also die there and then same. Oh, we're not doing a lot of extra run, right? Running, it's roleplay, I don't like it. Like a small bit. Here's like I'll just back was the quest and the insane amount. 1800. Okay, that's what. Hello? Okay. Did my headphones turned off because I'm not listening to anything? I'm just speaking and they turned off because there's no sound. You know, like the power saving thing. That's interesting. I guess the mic doesn't care that it's being used. Yeah. Cutting you off early and starting late. That's awkward. I mean, the headphones just turned off and on right now. If it was like that the entire time, then I guess that's unlucky, but no one said anything. Maybe it was positioned wrong. But here's again peak Teldrassil moment. Get 3.1k XP. Just last couple of minutes, okay. And here I'm basically already good on XP. I need 4.9k, like 4.99 XP to dink. Kill this mob. And now we're like, what, 40 XP over. Yeah, I need to check. And then here we go. Up to this point, you check the logout skip target. It changes to Ruferan. So this is like the fastest spot that you can logout skip from here to Ruferan village. And instead of using, this is like where I saved a bunch of time. So the old way that I had when I was doing speedrun that got 1 hour 4 minutes, I used to like die here after turning in the quest at Land Denon. You respawn there, then you run all the way to the Furl Bogs, and then you die there, and then you go to Teldrassil and you spawn at this graveyard, and then you need to run to the NPC. But if you go from this guy here, just there, die, you respawn, I mean you don't die, you website unstuck. Unstuck ports you to the nearest portal, so it's not like dev skip. If you died here, you would just go to Dawn, alright? But since you unstuck, you go to the Ferran village. You get the discovery XP from Ferran village, so you need less XP for your route as well. It's like more or less mobs, more or less. I think 2 less mobs. Uh, and you just go straight through this portal, and you actually end up on the correct side of Darnassus. So you're also closer to this turn-in NPC here that you actually want to get to. So it's just a lot faster, right? And that's the main tech that like unlocks the under 1 hour speedrun. Without this, it's not possible. Look at this, like 57:33, and then it can take a bit for the website to unstuck me. And 57:40, right? Took like 7 seconds of slash plate, and we're in Darnassus from that point. Just way faster. And then we are done. And the 125 XP over, so the XP gate that I had was actually wrong. I don't think I counted the XP for Darna. I think I counted for Ruferam village when I was doing math, so that was actually a bit off. I needed less XP. Could have saved a couple seconds by killing it. Like 125 XP is I basically didn't have to kill any of the Timberlings running to Danon, right? But it's a small difference. It's not a big deal. It is a couple seconds though, for sure. And then yeah, you just end up on the correct side of Darnassus, so really close. You just run. Turning this on the way. Why not? The breadcrumb quest. And then there's a couple seconds to save here because you could jump, like do the jump that I didn't do. Didn't want to fail it. Here you jump on the railing. But yeah, and just dink by turning in this quest line. And yeah, there you go. 58:44. Hunter speedrun. I got the first emote someone used. Rata used. Stone just completed rate, a bunch of new world records, big. Is it faster to walk around the water from a Ferran portal compared to swimming? Yeah, I'm pretty sure swimming is bad. But maybe not. I don't know, I'm a big swimmer hater. You could swim through here, right? I guess. Maybe it's faster actually, you know what? It looks pretty fast. Like it doesn't look that bad. Need to go to this guy though. But yeah, maybe on something. Maybe a couple seconds. What's Snell's law? I am not aware of that. But yeah, so time to save here is like what? I'm 125 XP over, could be less XP over. Didn't count for the exploration XP of Darnassus. For light refraction, oh yeah, we see. Yeah, makes sense, makes sense. Like you swim slower through water, but maybe it's a little shorter path. Yeah, I get what you mean. I know in Stormwind I'm pretty bad at navigating through Stormwind because I really hate swimming, but in a lot of spaces it's faster to swim than to run around. Rather than a leveling guide to swim there. We can test it. Mm. The biggest time save would be getting a bit more lucky on the Timberlinks. So you don't have to run as much. I think that's the biggest time save on this run. Everything else was pretty good. The death skips were good. The RNG was alright. Then speeding RNG was alright. The spiders RNG was not the best, but also not terrible in the starter zone. Level 3 time was good. Yeah, I think it was a pretty clean run, honestly. Like aside from the fact that the RNG at level 7 was pretty bad and it can be a lot faster. Uh, I don't think there was that many mistakes. There was like small mistakes here and there, obviously, like mechanically, just like missing an auto shot or canceling an auto or re-pulling a mob that I shouldn't have, but nothing that was like really bad, just small inaccuracies, let's say. Overall, pretty clean run, I think. We can come out of it for sure. I think we're good to move on to a different project. We need to do more 1 to 10s to prove anything really. Like to shave off time from this run is gonna be challenging, I think. It's step 3. I mean, yeah, it doesn't look that bad because you can swim from here to there and probably is better. Let's see. Can check. Maybe there's more time to save even. I need to go to that NPC there. So here. How much time did you lose in loading screen after website unstuck? 7 seconds, I think. So it took 28 seconds to this NPC swimming. Not bad. Oh yeah, yeah, you go there first, I know. I mean, for other classes, especially Druid, because Druid's really bad at killing, I imagine you really want to do Lady Safraf, this quest here in Temple of the Moon. It's like a really, really good quest. The way I ran, let's see. I mean, to me, it's looking like it's gonna be more or less the same when you run to Raelian. Yeah, it's basically the same. It's like within 1 second of each other, this thing. Whether you run like this or just swim through here and then to this guy. So, it was doing the same. He got Rogue, right? I wanted to test Rogue with this route. So no Lady Safrav. 'Cause I think like this whole bit. Yes, self-found speedrun 1 to 10. Got 58 minutes 44 seconds. I think with this route, like not having to run up all the way here. I mean, I imagine you'd preset Safrav so you know where she is, because she respawns. But are probably like here, so it's the closest to the front or something. Uh, it's pretty good, right? Like you only have to go here, and then there, and then you get the front, and then you die. If you wanted to, you could swap doing this quest for something else. Like if you want to do Mist or something, you can skip this thing and just die at Lord Melanas, and then do Mist. Yeah, I know Safraf is so much XP, but I feel like it's so much running, you know? It's nice, extremely nice for like a non 1 to 10, because you have to you can do like two mores clear all the way up the river. You do two mores, you get Black Moss even if he's in the bad spot, so you don't care. South for a 1 to 60 speedrun, which is great. And then you get Safraf, and then you just go straight where you need to go. Uh, and it's all clean and nice. But the problem with Safraf is not even killing her here, it's the fact that you need to go to Darna, to run to Temple of the Moon one time to accept it, and then second time to turn it in. And it's a lot of running. Like if you look at the map, you can see how big Darnassus is, and this segment, how long it is compared to the rest of the map. Like it's not a joke. It takes a lot of time just running to Temple of the Moon twice. But yeah, not having to preset Black Moss spot is a big W. Although I'm considering a route with Lady Safraf where you don't do tumors and you just do Black Moss in the good spot anyway, then do the front, the Moonwell on the way, you do the front, and then you pull Safraf from the best spot here. You don't go to Mist at all, you don't go through the river at all, and then you kill her. And I think that would be the best way. But don't do tumors, which is not the best quest ever. Don't run up the river, and it's less running. And you already have a shit ton of XP from this quest, so you don't have to do anything else. Basically, you kind of do something similar. You add the time it takes to run through here. You skip something, you get the Lady Safraf quest. 6 kills for 100 XP. I mean, it's if you get it in 6 kills, then it's fine, I guess, yeah. With RNG, yeah, picking it up is also running. I think skip. I mean, really, like I really like skipping running him. Maybe it's a hunter thing, but I think skipping on running is great. So that's why, like, I was trying to route Lady Safraf in, but every time I routed it in, I was like, there is no way that's better than this route that I have here. So I need to. I haven't tested it technically. I could be wrong, but I just don't think it's worth doing. Just because of how inconvenient it is to turn it in. At least for Hunter. Yeah, no, for the dev zones and unstacks is Logout skips. And why it's written here. Where do you go after Southwest Moonwell? Dolnar? Yeah, I do Melanas, I do this, the Road to Darnassus, I die, I go to Moonwell, I go to the tree, I die, and then I go north to the river, turn in this quest on the way, and then just go Black Moss, Moonwell, Frond, Hearthstone, turn in quests at this dude, unstack, and then you turn in the, I don't know. Oh yeah, I saw that. I need to get the updated version in Kami's disk, yeah. Logout skips. They don't get cocked like I did in OnlyFans. Or I unstuck skip from this cave, because it used to get you to Durotar on a Horde warrior. And it teleports you now to the SOD dungeon in Ashen Vale. Or is it? You end up here, and there's just like a bunch of level 20 something, or 30 something even, infernal, so you just insta die. Yeah, it's fun. So do you think the best time is you could get with the current route with ideal RNG? Maybe a minute faster? 'Cause I want to say a minute and a half, but from a minute and a half faster time-wise, it might be that I have less XP and need to kill extra mobs. So honestly, probably perfect run with ideal RNG and like the same level of play, which is not ideal, but like not like literally a robot, which is probably not doable for me at least. Is a minute and a half faster max. I don't see faster than that with this route. So like 57-ish. Thank you for the follow, mate. But yeah, I think I'm done for tonight, guys. It was nice. We got the speed run in quick, so I can do other things. And yeah, thank you for hanging around. I'm gonna be cooking up the 1 to 60 now, I think, and see when to start it. But probably doing 1 to 60 softcore next with Zul'Farrak. I think that should be the plan. But yeah, need to get this run on the boards. Night Elf? Yeah, Night Elf, of course. I am not doing hard. And Alliance can only have Night Elf hunters. There is no other race that can be hunter in Alliance. No, because it's gonna be softcore sergeants. I don't think you do other dungeons. Like I think what was mentioned that you do Draggr the Dread in Decades, probably worth it, but like yeah, you don't do dungeons or those I think on softcore. So this is ZF, it's gonna be softcore, right? So you get the normal XP in ZF, and we get a really quick time. I think I got 68 hours with phase 1, playing with low sleep and pretty crappy execution. Uh, on the server launch on Anniversary Fresh, I think my time was like 68 hours, right? I think you can shave a lot of time from that run, so we could only honestly be think a good ZF run potentially like 62 hours, 63 hours, I don't know. I'm thinking, but it's hard to tell. Yeah, CFGY, farming the zombies, the AoE farming. It is still like insane XP on Hunter, even though you're not as good as Mage. Thanks, Tiaman. I'll be uploading the video to YouTube. I'm probably gonna upload the run normally, and then I'm also separately gonna upload what we did just now, which is the breakdown run. But for now, I'm just gonna cut out and upload the run so I can post it to speedrun.com. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging around. It was fun. Got the time that we wanted. It's nice because it's not 59 minutes, it's 58, so it's like a fair bit under 1 hour, so it's not a fluke. It's secured pretty well, and it was a good run. The most, I think by far what went the best was the depth skips. They were all clean. They were all like quick and a bit risky, but paid off. And then everything else was just really clean gameplay and decent luck overall. Only unhappy with the luck on the Timberlings, but it was still more than what we needed for the speedrun. So thanks guys, and see ya hopefully soon. But yeah, I'm not gonna see you until the New Year's Eve though, that's for sure. So a happy New Year wishes to everyone, and in advance. So definitely not gonna see ourselves. So hope you have a good time. Hope you have a nice New Year's Eve party and enjoy life. And we'll be back fresh after the hangover is gone. The new year 2026 started off with a speedrun 1 to 60. Sounds good.